I remember this. I remember people talking about it. It might have been in the papers before. It might have been in the papers. And then they say, you want to watch this? It's exposed and it's on the night. Blind date. I don't know if you know, but I don't know if everybody knows blind date. You have one person at one side, 3 people at the other. They don't see each other, ask questions, and then based on the answers, they go, I want to pick number 2, and they go on a wee date, and then they come back and chat about it on the couch. And they go, so how did it go? I think we're going to meet up again. You know, that kind of thing. Well, a journalist went on it, pretending to be just a normal person, secret, and got caught out.
Absolutely incredible. A little bit scary, but absolutely incredible.
Huh.
It's like fast forward
Huh.
the video.
Yeah. Can you loop this at all for us?
A bag for you.
Thank you very much.
You know, she did it in order to write an article about it. Didn't give a fuck about the guy. That kind of thing. Just on it, just for the experience. To write about what it's like going through a blind date. You got caught.
Really enjoyed myself. Good fun.
It's been great.
It's SE plus.
Well, they were certainly flying high on their date, but as far as love was concerned, was the sky the limit? Let's find out.
When the screen went back,
Oh, that's right. They had speaking bits.
I thought that Paul probably wasn't the man of my dreams, but he looked really nice, and I thought I could definitely get on with him.
When the screen first went back and I saw Nicola, she was very much what I'd expected. And I was very pleased. And she had lovely, sparkly green eyes, which was really nice.
Paul's got a very unusual sense of humour, which not all girls might appreciate, although I thought he was funny. And one of his typical compliments was to say to me that my looks had grown on him a bit like warts.
I didn't make a move on Nicola. And...
Let's get on with it.
people-
Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it.
time
Right,
because-
wait a minute. Like, let's go to the bit where they think maybe they're going to talk about if they're going to meet again.
To hold hands. And on occasion I put my arm around her or something like that if she was cold. And it just felt right.
Paul's had a lot of girlfriends, I know, because he told me. So I think if I'd made a move on him, probably he would have said yes.
I'm normally very quick to judge whether I fancy a girl or not, and I certainly did that with Nicola and decided that I didn't. But maybe I'm too quick with these things. Maybe I should give it just a little bit longer, because at the end of the day I'm still single. So who knows, if I see Nicola a few more times and we spend more time together, you never know what could happen.
Oh, he's a wee bit full of himself.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, because you said one thing and you said another, especially when, you know, you're both tactile people. Nicola, you said he wasn't tactile. You said you were. Now, who's tactile and who isn't?
Well, for me, I was being tactile.
You were. And you put her arm... Did he put his arm around you when you were cold?
Yes, he did, he did. He's a gentleman like that, he did, that's true.
But, Nicola, did you want a bit more than just arm round at cold times?
No. Just friendly.
So there's absolutely no romance between you whatsoever?
I think the world of Nicola,
Yes.
and she's probably one of my closest friends now. But
What? Somebody went on fucking blind date with... For what? A couple of days? It's one of your best friends? Trust her with my life now. Trust her with my life. Wilson thinks it's up, but I can't say it these days. Unbelievable.
I'd have to say that, well, she was before the film anyway. I have to say that she's probably the kind of girl that I'd prefer to have a pillow fight with rather than a candlelit dinner.
Well, perhaps he wasn't spontaneous enough for you, Nicola, is that...
Salah's loving it. Salah's loving it because she's got all the fucking cards.
Right, 'cause
Well,
you do like...
yeah, I do. I'm the kind of person who likes surprises, but Paul likes his life to be a bit more ordered and, you know, definitely, yes. I can't imagine anything Paul would hate more than a surprise, yeah.
Well, Nicola, I have to say I've got more than a big surprise for you. Because I know what you're at. And I feel awfully deeply saddened by this, but you don't work as a temporary secretary. I know for a fact that you're an undercover journalist and you've robbed somebody of coming on a proper blind date. You work for Cosmopolitan magazine. She's a journalist, ladies and gentlemen, not a blind date at all. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Are you being serious, Philip?
I am being serious, yes. I am being serious.
Oh, they're loving this.
Not only is she a journalist, she's a very good one too. She's senior features writer, Nicola Gill of Cosmopolitan magazine. Oh, Nicola, how could you? Actually, I'm quite looking forward to it. I'd love to be in Cosmopolitan magazine. I'd love that.
Sorry.
It begs the question, why? Oh, outrageous.
I'm sorry.
Tell us, I mean, really, there was no way you were going to fall in love with him. Tell us the truth. Have you got a boyfriend?
No.
You haven't.
Nicola later admitted that she is engaged.
I'm just asking. I mean, did you purely come on blind date? You obviously did, just to get the story.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic time as well. Absolutely.
Oh, the mob. The fucking mob. Listen to us humans, eh? I've said it before. Fucking lions and tigers and bears and all that. I've got their fucking claws and their strength and all that. We've got this. Listen to humans.
I mean, did you purely come on blind date? You obviously did, just to get the story.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic time as well. Absolutely.
Listen to us. Listen to us. The worst fucking thing on this planet, ain't we?
I mean, what the other thing that kind of upsets me as well, because when
Baying for fucking blood, man. Salivating.
we had the problem, because this is a show and a half, ladies and gentlemen, what with, you know, poor David's date standing him up, and he was prepared to go to Sky, and we did offer you to go to Nepal, which thank goodness, you know, you didn't take up, because you got all the injections, and we actually gave you the tickets to go to Nepal at your own leisure anyway. Are you going to give your ticket back, Nicola?
I would like Paul to go with someone else. I think he's a genuinely nice guy, yeah, and I would like him to have the opportunity to go with someone else.
All right, well, no, that's good.
I
That's good.
would.
Okay.
And I would have told him that as well.
Don't you feel a little bit, the least bit guilty? I mean, there's
Do you feel guilty about treating airline staff like shite, Silla?
I'm sure there's lots of girls in our audience tonight, and certainly millions of girls watching at home,
Millions.
who would have given their right arm to be sitting on this chair.
Fuck him. You fucking heard him. You heard the way he was in his wee interview, fucking fully himself. I'm not really sure about him. Maybe a few wee dates, you know. Maybe I've rushed it a wee bit. Fuck him.
And you cheated one of those lovely girls out of a proper blind date. How
Look at him.
does it make you feel? The look says it all.
Silla, pure stirring it up. The look says it all. The look says it all. She's a journalist, everyone. Not a blind dater at all.
The look says it all.
Well, what can I say? I'm sorry if that's the case, and I feel sorry because I would like Paul to go to Nepal. He's a really nice guy.
Well, he's going anyway, because he's...
I said, see, we distinct to see the people who are booing. They probably don't know. They probably can't put into words why it is they're booing, but they know. You just know why you're doing it. It's just a whole kind of, oh, don't fucking geese it. He's a nice guy, then why did you go and fucking do that? You don't fucking want it. We just know. We just know. Fucking Silla's loving it, man. Good.
Well, what can I say? I hope you write a nice article.
Well, I've had a fabulous time, and thank you, Blind Date, and that's all I want.
Yeah.
I hope you write a nice article.
Well, I've had a fabulous time, and thank you, Blind Date, and that's all I
Ooh.
Nicola, I like you very much. I still like you because you've got that lovely smile, lovely personality, but it's just a shame that you tried to pull the wool over our eyes. But you didn't! And
That's it. Yes!
ladies and gentlemen,
Come on!
Nicola and Paul.
Come on!
Well, that's all we have time for this week. Yes, is that right?
Are you being serious, Philip?
I am being serious.
Everybody's like, ah, they don't give a fuck about him. They don't give a fuck about him. They're laughing at him.
That's
Listen,
right.
Are you being serious, Philip?
I am being serious, yes. I am being
they're interested in two things. Somebody getting fucking laughed at and somebody getting burnt at the fucking stake. Don't give a fuck.
blind. You work for Cosmopolitan magazine. She's a journalist, ladies and gentlemen, not a blind date at all.
Oof. Everybody, this is your cue to hate her. Her there. She thinks she's are all fucking mugs.
Journalist, ladies and gentlemen, not a blind date at all.
Well, she is a blind dater. She's been on it. She is on it. She's a blind dater. Now, you think she hasn't pulled the wool over your eyes? This is the article. Scylla. She wanted to get caught. Do you not get it, Scylla? You're in one. She put that, they closed down for your researchers to get caught. She said, I'm making this up by the way, she probably said to one of them when she was on the holiday, she probably went like that to like one of the runners or something like that. I mean, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. But I'm a journalist. I'm actually here doing an article, but don't tell anybody. Right? Don't tell anybody. Anyway, get out of here. Beat it. You know, so they go like that. I was going to keep it a secret, but talking to me like that. And then everybody's like that. Talking about it. Because imagine it was just, imagine this. She had just, she was on it. Didn't get found out. Then wrote an article in Cosmopolitan. Would you know about it? Would there be a YouTube video about it? Would there be a video about it? No, there wouldn't. She probably went like that. Drop a wee hint. Drop a wee hint in order to get caught. Oh no!
Right,
Well,
you do like because I know what you're at, and it's. I feel awfully deeply saddened by this, but you don't work as a temporary secretary. I know for a fact that you're an undercover journalist, and you've robbed somebody of coming on a proper blind date. You work for Cosmopolitan magazine. She's a journalist, ladies and gentlemen, not a blind date at all.
Or maybe she didn't do it, but Cosmopolitan went like that. Just to let you know, one of my team, she's doing an article on you. Just sort of let you know. But we want her out. We actually want her sacked. Just to let you know if you want to drop her in it. And then she's not getting the sack. It's in order to publicise the article she would then write.